Click the subscribe button and bell symbol to watch more videos. Keep watching.
Today we are going to see about the top 10 horror movies 2017. A Cure for Wellness is a 2016 science fiction horror film directed by Gore Verbinski. Written by Justin Haythe, and starring Dane DeHaan, Jason Isaacs, and Maya Goth. Its plot follows a young American executive who is sent to retrieve a colleague from a mysterious rehabilitation center in the Swiss Alps. Its screenplay, written by Haythe, is based on a story co-written by Haythe and Verbinski, who were both inspired by Thomas Mann's 1924 novel The Magic Mountain. The film was released on the 17th of February, 2017 by 20th Century Fox. The film received mixed reviews and was a box office bomb, grossing $26 million against its $40 million production budget. Thelma is a Norwegian supernatural drama film directed by Joachim Trier and starring Eli Hardbo. The film was screened at the 2017 Toronto International Film Festival, and was selected as the Norwegian entry for the Best Foreign Language Film at the 90th Academy Awards, but it was not nominated. Thelma, a Norwegian student with a religious background, moves to Oslo, where she falls in love with another girl, and soon discovers that her feelings trigger inexplicable powers. It was produced by the Norwegian company Motley's, and co-produced by the Swedish companies Be Real, Film Vorst and Film Pour, the French company Le Pacte, and the Danish company Snauglobe. The budget was $6.5 million. The Blackout's Daughter is a 2015 American-Canadian supernatural psychological horror film written and directed by Oz Perkins. The film stars Emma Roberts, Lucy Boynton, Kiernan Shipka, James Remmer and Lauren Holly. The plot follows two Catholic schoolgirls who get left behind at their boarding school over winter break, where it's rumored that the nuns are Satanists. The film premiered at the 2015 Toronto International Film Festival before it was released through video on demand on the 16th of February, 2017 by DirecTV Cinema and was theatrically released on the 31st of March, 2017 by A24. The film received positive reviews from critics, with praise for the cast's performances, particularly the box office hits $20,435. Roar is a 2016 French-Belgian horror drama film written and directed by Julia Ducournau and starring Guerin Smirillier. The plot follows a young vegetarian's first year at veterinary school when she tastes meat for the first time and develops a craving for flesh. The film premiered at the 2016 Cannes Film Festival on the 14th of May 2016 and was theatrically released in the United States on the 10th of March 2017 by Focus World, and in France on the 15th of March 2017 by Wild Bunch. The film received critical acclaim, with praise for Ducournau's direction and screenplay, though was met with some controversy for its graphic content. It received 4 nominations at the 8th Magritte Awards, winning Best Foreign Film in Co-Production and Best Production Design. The film premiered at the 2016 Cannes Film Festival on the 14th of May 2016 and was theatrically released in the United States on 10 March 2017 by Focus World, and in France on the 15th of March 2017 by Wild Bunch. The film received critical acclaim, with praise for Ducournau's direction and screenplay, though was met with some controversy for its graphic content. Box office hits $3.1 million. It is a 2017 American supernatural horror film directed by Andy Muschietti, based on the 1986 novel of the same name by Stephen King. The screenplay is by Chase Palmer, Carrie Fukunaga and Gary Doberman. The film tells the story of 7 children in Derry, Maine, who are terrorized by the eponymous being, only to face their own personal demons in the process. The novel was previously adapted into a 1990 miniseries upon release, The film set numerous box office records and grossed $700 million worldwide. It is the highest grossing horror film and the third highest grossing R-rated film of all time. It Comes at Night is a 2017 American horror film written and directed by Trey Edward Schultz. It stars Joe Edgerton, Christopher Abbott, Carmen Ejogo, Kelvin Harrison Jr., and Riley Keough. The film had its premiere at the Overlook Film Festival in Mount Hood, Oregon on the 29th of April, 2017, and was theatrically released on the 9th of June, 2017 in the United States, by A24. It was positively received by critics and grossed $19 million worldwide. It Comes at Night grossed $14 million in the United States and Canada and $5.3 million in other territories for a worldwide total of $19.3 million. Split is a 2016 American psychological horror thriller film written and directed by M. Night Shyamalan and starring James McAvoy, Anya Taylor-Joy, and Betty Buckley. The film follows a man with 23 different personalities who kidnaps and imprisons 3 teenage girls in an isolated underground facility. One of his darker personalities manifests within his psyche and results in his eventual transformation into a merciless and cannibalistic sociopath with superhuman abilities and an insatiable hunger for human flesh. Split grossed $138.3 million in the United States and Canada and $140.2 million in other territories for a worldwide gross of $278.5 million, against a production budget of $9 million. Hounds of Love is a 2016 Australian psychological horror drama film written and directed by Ben Young, as his feature film debut. The plot focuses on a couple who kidnap and terrorize a young woman in the suburbs of Perth. The film was given a limited theatrical release in June 2017 and was met with critical praise, earning an 89% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Critics found common ground in their enthusiasm about the psychological component to the horror depicted, as well as various technical aspects, particularly the cinematography and direction. The Law is a 2015 Polish horror musical film directed by Agnieszka Smoczyńska. It tells of 2 mermaids who emerge from the waters and perform in a nightclub. One falls in love with a man, and gives up her tail, but loses her voice in the process. The story is a reworking of The Little Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen, with inspiration from Smoczyńska's experiences. The LA garnered 14,899 admissions in its opening weekend in Poland from 112 cinemas, finishing at 5th place on its North American opening weekend. In February 2017, the LA grossed $7,370 in one theater. It finished its run on the 4th of May 2017 with a gross of $101,657 total in North America. Get Out is a 2017 American horror film written and directed by Jordan Peele. It stars Daniel Kaluuya as Chris, a black man who uncovers a disturbing secret when he meets the family of his white girlfriend. Bradley Whitford, Caleb Landry Jones, Stephen Root, and Catherine Keener co-star. The film was also a box office success, grossing $255 million worldwide on a $4.5 million budget. It turned a net profit of $124 million, becoming the 10th most profitable film of 2017 and one of the most profitable horror films in recent years.